Here's how this works. Water, salt, and pepper, those are freebies. Your pantry, it better have flour, oil, vinegar, mustard, and garlic. Beyond that, you'll only need 5 more ingredients and 25 minutes to put an entree or entire meal on the table. So, shop, set the clock, and let's dish out. Ingredient number 1 would be some rigatoni pasta, and by the way, with so few ingredients, you gotta use the best quality stuff, so get some good pasta. Got some guanciale, that's pork jowl that's been cured, and some Pecorino Romano cheese. Those are really the only 3 ingredients you'll need, but for the purposes of this video, I've got some salad, some chives for garnish. Alright, step 1, look at this beautiful, cured, salty pork jowl. We're gonna go ahead and dice that up into large bite-sized pieces because as the fat renders, they will shrink down quite a bit. So I'm just gonna dice that up. You may have to go to a specialty store to locate guanciale, but it is an essential ingredient, so do not substitute unless you absolutely must. We'll go ahead and get that into a skillet. Go ahead and turn the heat to medium and slowly render out that fat. Once it is nice and golden brown and crispy, go ahead and get it out onto a paper towel or into a bowl to drain. And you want to leave most of that fat in the skillet, and now we'll crack in lots of fresh black pepper, another key element to this dish. And we've been cooking our pasta in some very, very lightly salted water. There's a lot of salt in the guanciale and the cheese, so you don't want to add too much salt to your pasta water, but we cooked our pasta about halfway in some boiling water. We're adding 2 cups of that pasta water along with the pasta itself. All the exact ingredient amounts and the instructions will be down below as per usual. We're going to then simmer that pasta for 5 to 7 minutes, letting that water reduce before adding in our freshly grated Pecorino Romano cheese to form a cheesy, luscious, and thick sauce. There's no cream involved here, no butter, just cheese, starchy water, pasta, and we'll return our guanciale to the party here for that nice crispy finish. Once that water has reduced enough and the consistency is to your liking, go ahead and plate it up, or bowl it up as I like to say. Add a few pieces of guanciale to garnish, more Pecorino Romano, and a few fresh chives or some parsley would be wonderful here. There you go, pasta alla Gricia, a classic Roman pasta dish that is as good now as it was a few thousand years ago when they created it. And again, the only thing to be careful with here is the salt levels. If you add too much salt to your pasta water, this is going to come out like a salt lick because there's so much in the guanciale and the cheese, but man, that is so good, so creamy. You'd never know it only had 3 ingredients. I hope you'll give it a try. Let me know what you think. And as always, go make something delicious.